YouTube, what's up? Today the topic is gonna be on wet dreams whilst on the semen retention journey. Are they normal? Is it a relapse? I'm gonna cover it in as much detail as possible from my experience, from the things that I've learned on this journey. And for those on the semen retention journey, I encourage you to always be learning. Look for things that talk about semen retention. Listen to people that talk about semen retention. Read books from greater minds that sort of dive into like different aspects of it. Listen to people with different perspectives. You know, that's why it's important on the journey, because it helps you broaden your range of understanding and it allows you to see things from a different perspective. So yeah, wet dreams and semen retention, are they normal? Yes, they're normal. But do you want to be normal? You have to ask yourself that. So I believe when you first start your journey, yeah, wet dreams are gonna occur. You know, it's just gonna be difficult to control that for you. So for me personally, in the first 30 days, first 60 days on this journey that I'm on currently, I experienced several wet dreams, and there's no debate about it. A wet dream is a loss. It's still a loss. I don't count it as a relapse, but it's a loss. Semen's left your body. You've lost semen. It's a loss. So, and there's times for me personally, I've woken up after a wet dream and I felt like I've been defeated a little bit. I felt like I lost. I felt a little bit demotivated, you know. So I don't want to get too much into esoteric principles, but it is a spiritual attack. They're trying to sort of get you to go back to your old ways, because obviously a dream is not conscious. You can become conscious in your dreams, but a dream is not conscious. I'm actually bringing you this video at 2 in the morning, 2:30 a.m. because I actually just had a sexual dream, with no relapse of course, but yeah, I just had a sexual dream and I couldn't get back to sleep. So if I can't fall asleep within 15 minutes, because the average human takes about 14-15 minutes to fall asleep, then I get up and I start performing, and I start doing things that are going to benefit me the next day, such as this content to you guys, sharing some of my energy. Actually interrupted my morning routine to bring this video to you guys. So yeah, wet dreams, are they normal? Yes. I think I had mine at 14, 15, my first one. Obviously your body produces semen every single day. Eventually it gets to a stage where it doesn't know what to do with it. So if you're not successfully transmuting your energy, or successfully using that semen, or successfully taking it elsewhere, a relapse is going to happen. For me personally, now I don't have any wet dreams. I meant wet dreams. I don't have any wet dreams anymore because I just can't be affected in dreams. So wet dreams, sexual dreams are like a test. So yeah, man, there's a lot to go into on this topic. There's a lot to go into, but yeah, you can't let wet dreams hold you back. But I do recommend everyone has a separate timer for their wet dreams, you know, to track how well you're doing in terms of like the last time that you had a wet dream, because eventually we'll get to a stage. I'm just looking at what's that month? Yeah. So eventually we'll get to a stage where you no longer have wet dreams, or the frequency of it reduces drastically, and then you'll know that there's progress. So yeah, that's wet dreams. So I'm just thinking. So I've read a lot of so there's a couple books that I recommend. There's The Practice of Brahmacharya or something like that. You know, I've read the physical book, and the audio book I recommend you listen to it. But essentially in that book it's a bit extreme, because it recommends complete celibacy. But in that book on wet dreams, it says it gets to a stage where you no longer have nocturnal emissions. You no longer have wet dreams, and it might. And also in tantric philosophy, all those Chinese philosophers and stuff, it's pretty much regurgitating the same stuff. Like, you no longer have nocturnal emissions. So yeah, I'll put some book recommendations in the description. But from my experience, the reason I had a sexual dream tonight, for example, I actually had a sexual dream about, first of all, the lady I was talking to before bed. I was literally texting her before I fell asleep. That's obviously, and we were talking about sexual stuff. So of course I had a fucking sexual dream. So to reduce your frequency of sexual dreams and therefore wet dreams, you've got to clear your subconscious mind. Stay off the gram late at night, especially. Stay off anything that promotes sex. So almost everything in this day and age, and just really try to clear your subconscious mind. Obviously, don't watch porn. Oh my goodness, watch porn. So yeah, that's definitely one way to reduce them. But yeah, that's wet dreams in a nutshell. I've got a lot of content that I want to deliver to you guys, and 30 days of content is still coming, but I think I'm gonna have to knock them out. I'm gonna have to knock them out because I've got so much in my mind and so much to do. So just gonna have to knock them out. Let's get going.